right here in Sacramento, the city of trees. Has anybody seen a brass band before? Yeah? What's that? Do you know the name? No. No, that's okay. That's okay. As long as you remember City of Trees brass band.
This one.
This one? Yeah. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. What do you guys think of the style of music? Have you heard anything like it before?
No. Is it jazz?
Yes, it is jazz.
Yeah.
You've heard something like this before?
Yeah.
Good. It's very jazzy. You notice in the middle of the set, or in the middle of the tune, there's a lot of improvisation. In fact, everybody here took a solo, except for the drummer and myself. It's the lonely life of the rhythm section, but that's okay. A lot of improvisation in this music. Is anybody, this is the beginning band, right?
Yeah.
Nice. You guys are brand new to your instruments. You excited about playing music?
Yeah.
Cool. Who wants to play music for the rest of their life?
Nice.
Good
stuff.
Yeah. What let's take an instrumentation roll call. How many trumpets do we have in the crowd?
Yeah.
Nice. How about trombones?
Yeah.
Good. Baritone. Nice.
You'll play trombone.
Any tuba?
He's working on it.
Maybe one day, Mr.
Yeah.
Baritone Man. Maybe one day. How about the woodwinds? We've got clarinets. Nice. Flutes. Alto sax. All right. Tenor sax.
Yeah.
Baritone sax. Maybe one day. Saxophones. Yeah. Honking around like Mr. Isaac over there. So you guys just started. You just picked up your instruments maybe a month or two ago, right? How long has school been in session? August 14th. Yep. So about a month and a half now. How many notes do you know? 5. Nice. Sometimes 5 is all you need. We can play entire solos. I can make bass lines out of 5 notes. No problem. Do you guys do any playing on your own? Do you ever, when you're practicing at home, do you ever improvise with the 5 notes that you know? Yeah, play around with it. Just start making noises, start honking stuff, learning the instrument. That's good. It's an important part of learning. The more you do that, the better you get. You guys reading music yet? Reading a little bit of music? Who likes reading music? Yeah, good. Is it hard? Is it fun? Is it both? Good. Those are the most satisfying things, right? The things that are hard but are also fun. Sometimes you don't want to do it because it's so hard, but it's worth it because after a while it just gets more fun. Right? Has anybody tried to play something that they heard on the radio yet? Yeah? How'd you do? Yeah, that's okay.
Good, that's where we all start.
It starts there. It gets better, I promise. How'd you do?
Not bad. I did the trumpets they go.
Which one? Trumpets? From where? Which song?
Trumpets.
The song's called Trumpets?
Yeah.
Jason Derulo.
Really?
We should look at that.
Yeah.
Does he have trumpets in it?
Yes.
Oh,
I would hope so.
Oh,
I'd be very disappointed.
well, you never know. With
Yeah, you never know.
These modern pop tunes, you never tell. Cool. So who's excited about playing music? I think I already asked that, but I love asking that. Is anybody in the jazz band yet? Who wants to be in the jazz band next year? Yeah. Good. Jazz band's a lot of fun. Concert band's a lot of fun. I did both in high school. I think all these guys did as well. And we encourage you to be in as many bands as you can. If you can take collective extra band, do it. We're here today because we're sharing with you our educational outreach program called Brass Band University. Perfect. Let's do that again. I'm going to go Brass Band University, and we're all going to go. Ready? Brass Band University.
Oh my God!
Great. And our goal is to make you guys excited about playing music, which you already are because you just got in here and picked up your brand new shiny horns. And hopefully, hopefully you're excited enough to go home and practice too on your own, away from school, because that's how you get better. Here is where you learn things, and then you go home and you apply the things that you learn, right? Yeah. Because if you don't practice at home, then you won't get any better. And if you don't get any better, then your friends get mad at you because you can't play a tune. Right, Isaac? I can pick on Isaac because he's got great ears.
Hey, yours are beautiful.
Can anybody play a song? Has anybody learned a song on their own yet? Yeah? Cool. What song did you learn? Latch by Disclosure. Anybody? I don't know what one it is. I don't know any of this cool new music. We need to get in touch with the younger generation's music.
That's why we're
Did
here.
you learn a tune yet? I thought I saw a hand up here. Jingle Bells.
Nice.
That's a good one.
I know that one.
That's a good one. Anybody else learn a song on their own?
Some would let it go.
Let It Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to learn that one.
Yeah,
We got this is
song.
one of our most requested tunes. How about other Disney tunes? Do you guys know Aladdin? You guys see the movie Aladdin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you love that movie? Sometimes we meet kids and haven't seen Aladdin, and we're just hurt from the inside.
It hurts.
Yeah. So we like to take songs that we've heard on the radio or seen in a movie or in a Disney movie, and then play them in our own way. Sometimes we'll do it just by saying, "Hey, everybody, learn this song," and then we'll get together and play it together. Sometimes we'll write out what we call an arrangement, and it's just like the sheet music that you get in class. We hand it out to everybody, and then they read it, and then eventually it turns into something like this.
Jazzify.
Jazzify. You've got to jazzify. That's how that goes. One, friends. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. heard that one before, right?
Yeah.
What movie was that from?
Aladdin.
That's right. When did that song happen in Aladdin?
Oh, I've never seen Prince on you.
Yeah, Prince Prince Ali, that's
Ali's right there. Woo! Big
Yeah.
Turn up.
Does anybody know all the words to that song?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the lyric, some elephants, elephant, something galore, monkeys, something, a brass band and more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually exactly what I said.
Really? That's what I thought.
Something brass band.
Yeah, they were talking about us. We wrote that song. We didn't write that song. That song came out before we did. So what are some differences from the song as it showed up in the movie? What's the difference between, what are some differences between how you heard it then versus how we just played it?
You guys made us have this little music in between the songs.
Yeah, we did some, we call that a solo section in the middle, right? And we improvise, we make stuff up. And so when it comes to improvising, there are certain rules of music. You know, right now you know 5 notes, which is almost a scale, it's about half a scale. And so, or a little more than half a scale. And so once you know a whole scale, then you can improvise, you have all the tools you need to improvise in any song that's in that key. So any notes that any key that those notes fit into, you can do just what these guys were doing in the whole middle part of the song. What else did we do?
It was like, in the beginning, you know, I thought you guys were playing the first song when we still some bread.
Oh yeah, do you remember what that's called? Gotta,
You mean start?
gotta eat to live, gotta steal to eat.
Yeah.
That's not the name of the song, but that's the. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else catch some differences? Go ahead.
Towards the middle, I noticed my characters, you did change it a bit. It's I don't know. So yeah.
Yeah. So how about words? Did we sing in this one?
No.
Sometimes we do sing. We haven't sung for you yet. Sometimes we do sing, and especially on songs that you might have heard, we like to sing. But Prince Ali is kind of an epic one, and we're not going to do those vocals justice. So we leave that one. Anybody catch anything else? How about what's something from that arrangement that stood out to you from the way that we played it? What stood out to you? Go ahead. Louder.
I like
We do that.
art stuff.
What's that?
Like after you guys stopped playing, I felt like my body just like.
Yeah. That's the groove. That's the groove. You guys see the Emperor's New Groove?
Yeah.
See, the Emperor was so mad because he was grooving and somebody threw off his groove. So we just gave you some groove, and then when we stopped, the groove stopped. So that feeling that you had, that's the funk, that's the groove. And if you want to dance at any point, feel free, you can dance in your chair. You'll notice if I sit down while these guys are playing, I'm still moving. Sometimes I'm clapping, sometimes I'm singing. I look ridiculous, and sometimes I forget that people can see me. But music does that to me. Any other differences? Anything? What stood out to you about that song? That was it. Was it a little more danceable? That's kind of what we're going for. Yeah, City of Trees Brass Band plays a lot of danceable music. We play in a lot of bars and clubs, and most of the stuff that we play is 21 plus. But sometimes we play some all-ages shit to let you guys know now. Especially if is Facebook still a thing? You guys on the Facebook? Yeah. If you go to facebook.com/COTVB, we'll let you know when an all-ages show is coming up, and we'll shoot you there. We don't like to think about it.
Aaron looks great for his age. I'd say he's like 40-something.
Yeah, Aaron's the old guy right now. The age range of the group is, our youngest member is Isaac over there, baby Isaac. He's 20 years old. He's about to be 21.
Yeah, he's excited too.
Everyone's like, party on my way. And the oldest member, his name is Professor Sassy Bill Vua, and he is 51 years old. And he plays the soprano saxophone. Has anyone seen the soprano saxophone? Yeah, it's tiny. It's tiny. It has a nice. He's not here today, but you can find recordings of him playing with us, and on the recordings, it's great. He's one of the most experienced players we've ever played with, and sometimes he can sound like a violin, but he's playing saxophone.
Something chipmunk otherwise.
Does anybody want to play a soprano saxophone? Does anybody? You might have an opportunity to play one in jazz. Alto sax? There's one in here, right? One 1, 2, 3. You guys have a chance now. Gotcha. They missed out.
Oh dear.
They missed out. Uh-oh. Let's see. Sometimes in bands like this, we like to write our own music too. Sometimes we play the first song that you heard us play. Did anybody recognize it by chance? It's from an old video game. Ooh. What was it from?
It was Super Mario 64.
Yeah, nice. It was.
I still remember that like this.
Good.
The tune is called Bob on Battlefield, and it's from a Mario 64 game that came out in 1998. So good years, good history. You guys got culture. You recognize it too?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say like, do you guys like play modern songs?
We do play some modern songs. We'll see if you recognize this one. You guys like petting puppies?
Oh yeah, that's funny. We like puppies.
Yeah, that's our PG version of the song, Pet Puppies. We feel like it's a good idea because every once in a while little kids are coming back on the strollers. They like puppies. We like puppies, so it's a good fit. Everybody likes puppies.
I like cats.
So what was different? What was the difference between
Pet kitties.
the Daft Punk's version of that and our version? What are some differences there?
Well, you guys said puppies instead of get lucky.
Other than that, though, what are some musical differences? What's that?
The solo.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we did some soloing in the middle. How about you?
You guys,
What's that?
you guys.
Yep, we did sing. We played some and we sang some. And sometimes we do that. And you'll notice that they're horn players, but they can also sing. And that's a beautiful thing. I didn't mean to rhyme.
But
But
you do it all the time. You want a line? Keep going, you're wasting time.
get them all out.
Alright, I'm fine.
It's important that you can sing your part, because if you can't sing your part, then you can't hear your part. And it doesn't have to be pretty. Your tone doesn't matter when you're singing, unless you're in choir, but that's a different story. What matters is you get the right pitches. So if you're having trouble playing something, then have somebody play it for you. Or if you have a family member that plays the piano, or if you have a friend who knows the part already, you can have them play it for you. Once you sing it, it'll be a lot easier to play.
Yeah.
And that's why, after applying that principle for so many years, every once in a while we can pull out the vocals and do some really cool, fun vocal pads in some impressive range from some saxophone players. I think were on top. Or was there any on top?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
Why do you use versions?
For this room and for right now, these are softer. And if I use sticks, I'm gonna be louder, then they have to be louder to match that. Then it gets really loud, so I'm just trying to keep the volume down.
Do you want to demonstrate how the snare drum sounds?
Yeah.
Especially since and then do throw the brushes on there. Do something like that. So they can get Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Why do you guys have a guitar video there?
Oh, well, it's funny that you should ask. So remember, the reason that we're here today is because we're doing an educational outreach. We want you guys to be excited about the new shiny horns that you get to play. And we also want to encourage you to study private lessons. We also teach small ensembles. We can teach you how to play in a group like this. Right now, you probably want to focus on maybe like little trumpet trios or clarinet trios, getting together with your friends and playing. And if you want to do something like that, you can, soon I'm going to pass out an information sheet. And if you're interested in more information about us or Brassband University, or if you have any questions at all, you can put your name and email address, preferably a parent or legal guardian's email address. If not, yours is fine too. But right now I'll have Mr. Benjamin Kopp come up. And he teaches, does anybody play guitar or bass?
Griffin using
He used to play guitar? Cool.
Yeah.
And he teaches lessons on bass and guitar. And you can also sign up for, he's got a flag came down after class if you want bass and guitar lessons. What's up? Go ahead.
heavy?
Some days it's heavier than others. It's about 3 pounds. Which might be a few of you guys. It's a challenge.
Anyone interested in learning the guitar? All right. I hope so. I'll give you a flyer when we're finished here.
Are you gonna play that?
Yeah, we're gonna play that too.
Oh my gosh.
Band.
Need some brass. I need some brass on this one.
You need a hand. Ooh, yeah.
Thank you.